Bonjour, Nangabe Kwen Dishnakas, Pipi Gwen Dododem, Shishigwaning Donjaba. My name is Angela Jason. My spirit name is Starbeam Woman. My clan is the Sparrowhawk, and I'm from Shishigwaning First Nation. I think it was back in December I was asked to contribute some artwork to this wonderful All My Relations coloring book. Bit of a rush job, but sometimes there's initiatives that kind of feel very important to you that you're like, you know what, I can squeeze this in. Pretty much been making art since I could hold a pencil. Like a lot of First Nations kids growing up on the res, you don't have a lot of cash for art supplies or classes or anything, so pretty much my start for art was literally just a pencil and some crayons and coloring books just like this one. So there's no right way to start getting into art. So if it turns out that this coloring book is your first step into the world of art and creating, then this is a really good start. So I was asked to create the cover page for this book, and just kind of going off the theme of a bunch of artists kind of coming together to contribute art, the whole creation process. I thought, why not kind of depict the creation story on the front page. A lot of our oral stories, our legends, kind of really have this, I guess, sort of vibrant to them, and they kind of really lend themselves well to being depicted in art. So for those of you who aren't familiar with the legend, basically there was a flood and all of the animals, land animals, were having to swim around, getting tired. So Nanabiju, he's not featured in this, but he's there, was asked, not asked, he asked the animals if they could go down to the bottom of the water and bring up some sand or some dirt. He would be able to recreate land. So all these other water animals kind of made their attempts, like the loon was the first, couldn't make it, came back up. The otter also tried, couldn't make it, came back up, and it was kind of starting to get really dire. So this little tiny voice speaks up to say, give me a try. And that was a little muskrat. And he goes down, time goes by, people think like, you know, he didn't make it. And eventually he does come back up. Fortunately he had drowned, but in his paw was some dirt. So even though he had that sacrifice, he still was able to bring that dirt up. And Nanabiju took that dirt, put it on the back of a turtle, called on the four winds, which then spread it, and that's where Turtle Island is now. So yeah, I mean, I'm sure within all of these pictures there's tons of stories that can be told, and even with those stories that are already kind of embedded in the artwork, you yourselves are creating your own story by coloring these. So I hope you enjoy the book, and be sure to kind of share what you make with it. Miigwech.